In this movie, I'll be showing you how to work with the Loopcloud app and plugin within your DAW, for tempo-locked previewing of samples, and much more. Let's take a look. Starting with a blank project then, all you have to do to get started with Loopcloud is to add the plugin to a MIDI or software instrument track. The plugin GUI shows you some level meters, so you can see the audio level coming from Loopcloud. And now, once I've booted up the Loopcloud app, all I need to do is connect it to the plugin, which will synchronize the app to the DAW it's in. So I hit connect, and then it'll tell me it's connected to Ableton Live, and that time stretching is active when previewing samples. So now, let's look for some drum and bass loops to kick things off. So I'll set the BPM range in Loopcloud to roughly drum and bass values. Then search for loops, drum, and all drum. That'll do nicely, so we'll drag it straight out into Live. And now to find a bass loop to go with this, I'll deactivate the drums tag and choose synth bass instead. And now, if I hit play in Live again, and select some of these loops, you can hear how they preview in time with the beats. So now the groove is in place, let's look for a melodic sound to go with this. So I'll clear the bass tag and go for synth and pad this time. This one sounds quite nice, but it's in A. So let's hear how it sounds if I pitch shift it down to F, which our bass line is in. Yeah, nice. So let's add that to the project too. So we've seen how samples play in time and can be pitch shifted, making it easier to hear whether a sample works or not. But there's even more you can do here. For instance, I could start with a cleared search this time and hit one shots and then chord. But this time, rather than keep it on auto for the pattern previewing, I'll change it to a different rhythm. And this means when I play the project again, we get the sample repeating with whatever timing I set. So we get full flexibility here with regards to rhythm and pitch. And another great thing here is that as the audio is routing into Live whilst previewing on the plugin's track, I can process it like I would any other plugin. So I could add Spectrum Analyzer to see how it looks, and maybe filter it to roll off some low end. And let's try some flanging too. And I could even sidechain it with my drums. So we've already started the mixing process before I've even downloaded the sample to my computer. And I can try out some other stabs before committing too. Then when I've decided, I just drag the sample into a sampler on a new MIDI track. Then drag over the effects and sequence it with the same pattern. And this works exactly the same way in other music software like Logic, or Machine.